What's up, guys? AnxiousJ here, coming at you with another episode of my Miami Marlins franchise series. Now, first off, I just want to say I am a little bit under the weather. So if you hear me sniffling or stuff, I'm sorry. I just really wanted to record because I'm finally done with finals and I'm finally able to record a little bit. And I know it's been few and far between with these episodes, but I'm ready to get back into them. So if you see right now, we're a little bit farther than where we were. And that is because I was trying to make a bunch of trades off screen. And if you look here, there's trade. So I'm going to just go ahead and jump into the team. Find a guy I had traded for, sure. I think y'all saw me trade for him in last episode, but this was where I started off the trades. And I realized that I had one closer, and I didn't really have anything anywhere else. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to start really pushing for building up my bullpen and just building up other things. Like, I wanted to build up my bullpen. So right here I traded Archie Bradley because he was wanting some ungodly huge extension and I just could not afford it. And Miguel Cabrera, I was just like, oh yeah, I signed this guy just in case, but he wasn't doing too hot, so I decided to trade him for Chance Adams, who has the potential to be a half-decent starter. If you look, I mean, he has pretty decent stuff. So if that stuff can go up to 65 and he keeps these ratings, he's going to be a great guy to have for us. I think he actually, he pitched in this last episode, or in his most recent game, and gave up no runs. So I don't think you can ask any more from him. He's a guy that's going to be a long-term starting pitcher piece. Maybe, I don't know, but he is extremely sought after, and pretty much every single one of these trades could have been made if I would have just put in Chance Adams instead, but I was wanting to keep him. So, next trade is Marcell Ozuna we got rid of, because not that he wasn't doing great, he was doing fantastic, but he was going to be a lot of money, and he was on a down. He was not going to do as well projected-wise for the end of the season. But I went ahead and got this pretty good projected guy, Tyler Malone, and Keone Kela, which I do realize now, if you can look right now, he's traded. I wanted to get him for next season, but I realized that he was not. He was going to be on a contract extension as well, which was more affordable than the Archie Bradley ones, but still was not good. And then I also got Mackenzie Stills, which looks like a pretty decent closer. Next trade I made was just to get rid of Scott Schleber, Schebler, because he was going to start making a lot of money next season, and I didn't want to just cut him loose. And I went ahead and got this guy, which is a pretty decent-looking center fielder, which personally I don't need. But I felt like, you know what, the depth is all right. That's not the one I wanted to click on. No, wait, I wanted to click on this one. Then I decided to trade Art Warren because he was in the minor leagues doing a rehabilitation. But I wanted to go ahead and get Ross Stripling because, one, I'm an Aggie, and two, this guy actually has pretty decent spread. He has 4 good pitches. If he could develop his stuff just a little bit, he would be great. And then the biggest trade I saw was the clubhouse leader trade. Like, he looks like a guy that's really going to do great for us. I'm excited to have him on our team. He's going to be a starting pitcher right now, so okay. And this one is a big one for me. I traded away a lot of pieces. It was 3 minor leaguers and Kevin Gausman, which it took me every ounce of getting rid of this guy to get rid of him because he's on a super affordable contract for the next 3 years. 2.4, 2.6, and $3 million. I mean, that's a fantastic contract for a guy that's been pitching pretty decent. But I went ahead and got Riley Farrell, which, look at this guy. He looks phenomenal as a closer, as well as $8.5 million, $8.65 million to add into the budget. So I was really playing budget here. I really want to, there's a couple of things that I want to do at the end of the season, and I was realizing that I wouldn't be able to do it if I didn't have the budget. So one of them was to go ahead and be able to offer Jacob deGrom a qualifying offer of $15 million, which I'm going to offer. So I can maybe get a draft pick or something like that for him. And then just little things like that. I don't know. Next trade, I went ahead and traded for Zack Godley and Christian Walker. Again, I like the spreads of Zack Godley. I like all of his stuff is above 60. He just looks like a pretty decent pitcher for me. So I'm really excited to see him. In his first game, I don't know if that was with us. I don't think he's pitched a game with us. So we'll just have to see how he does. But where's that Zack Godley trade? Is this it? Okay, I traded Keone Kela because I realized I wouldn't be able to afford him. AJ Reed because, I mean, he's not doing any good on my bench. Yohander Menendez because, I mean, I felt like he was wasted on my bench as well. I had plenty of depth. And then this random throw-in guy right there. But I got Christian Walker, who arguably is worse than AJ Reed, but I like his spread a little bit better and his versatility a lot better. And then I wanted Zack Godley mostly. Next trade here is, I have to be transparent with you guys. I figured out the purchase player thing, and I clicked purchase player just to see what it would do. And it put him on my lowest minor league team without any repercussions. So I went ahead and traded him back for $1 just because that was the minimum I could trade him for. And yeah, I felt like I could not sit there and willingly put a Kyle Tucker on my team because I feel like that would waste the entirety of what this series is about. And then the last trade, I traded the rookie catcher first rounder, Jake Holland. I just didn't see this guy developing the way that he needed to develop. His catcher's ability is fine, but I didn't think that, I mean, OSA is a lot higher on him, thinking that he's going to get power, but with these spreads, I already have catchers. I'm fine. And I would rather have Hunter Green as a one-way player, because if he can get his stuff up just a little bit more, and if he could develop his pitching a little bit more, he would be great. I went ahead and set him to a one-way player. I'm not going to try and make him a two-way player. I don't think that he would ever make it as a shortstop, especially with his ratings. Those are his final ratings. So I was just like, yeah, no, I'm just going to keep him as a pitcher and see what he develops into. Now, I'm going to go ahead and sit here and complete the minor league team because I know there's a bunch of guys that need to move out of certain leagues. If we look here, though, I have a lot of good potential guys. Ooh, I want to move Humberto Vigil back in here. And I'll move Corbin Carroll over there. Okay. If you look here, I have a bunch of 4-star, 5-star, 3-star guys everywhere. And it's just a matter of time before they make it up to the big leagues, hopefully. Man, I'm really liking the look of this. So, I'm just going to go through here. We have Patrick Corbin, our number one, and will be our number one for the foreseeable future. Jacob deGrom, who's not doing too hot, but still is a pretty good pitcher. Tyler Kullock, who is going to be my pitcher of the future. Unlike Walker Buehler and De La Cruz, he's actually panning out. Zack Godley, which hopefully he's good. And then Ross Stripling. My bullpen now is Riley Farrell, who has already had one one inning and one hasn't had a save yet. Jake Reed is one of my better guys right now, but Cody Carroll also is doing very well. Chance Adams is doing good. Pretty much the only guy that's not doing well is Grant Holmes. And, I mean, he's a Rule 5 draft pick. I'm just hoping that his other pitches do develop, because if his other pitches develop, he could potentially be a starter for us. But his personality is he has trouble keeping up, so I have a feeling that after this year, we're going to have to put him in the minor leagues, and then he's eventually just going to be a minor league piece, which is kind of troublesome. But let's go ahead and look at our lineups as well. I've called up Dalton Varsho, and he's doing all right in his game that he's played. I mean, he's doing all right. Can't complain about him. Ronald Guzman's doing pretty great this year. Well, let's just look at the OPS plus. I called up Jeremy Profar because I didn't realize if I would not have called him up, he would have been a free agent this year. And I was like, why haven't I called him up? He's ready to come up. I mean, he's not going to develop to much past this. He's going to be a great slot guy to just slot in everywhere. And not to my surprise, he's been doing fantastic, stepping in for us. Dalton Vasario's also doing good. Julio Pablo Martinez has been doing pretty decent for us since he's come over to us. Josh Donaldson's starting to really pick it up. His home run numbers are going up. Willie Calhoun is having a great season again. Christian Walker coming off the bench has been fantastic this year. Ronald Guzman and Nick Williams. Nick Williams is the guy on the short end of the stick and would probably be the first guy I moved on. Ketel Marte, he's struggling this year. I mean, he's still batting .274. I only have him there for the average. If I were to get a shortstop, I would move him to second base. I would move Willie Calhoun to outfield. And then just have Christian Walker be my everyday backup guy. Troy Montgomery is doing he's doing great. He has good peripherals. The only thing he's not going to do is hit for power. This guy, I just really liked the look of him, and I was just upset that where did I get him from? Yeah, I traded for him at the beginning of the year for someone, I don't remember, but he's a guy that's just been really good. He's a versatile outfielder, and he's been very good in our organization. Now, we're just going to go ahead and simulate forever. We're going to just finish out this season really quick. That sucks. But that's why we have the depth that we do. So we're going to just go ahead and place him on the 10-day DL. So whenever he's ready to come off the DL, he's good. We're going to go ahead and see our lineups really quick. I'm going to update. Honestly, okay. If we could call up an extra outfielder or an extra... I would say outfielder. If we could call up an extra outfielder, that'd be fine. Do I have an extra outfielder? I feel like I traded them all away. Braxton Lee, perfect. Braxton Lee. Lineups. Oh, Braxton Lee is going to start. How about that? All right, dude. Don't screw it up. He's better as a left fielder, but he's the only guy who can truly play center. All right. Let's just continue back into our schedule. We won against LA. We need to really win against Colorado. This team, we need to beat this team because we're following them in wild card. We need to beat them all 3 games. We need to win this one, and we need to win this one as well. We need to win it really bad. Ugh, no. So we got 2 St. Louis games today. How did we do in them? I don't like making deals on deadline day simply because it's so much easier just to get it done before that. Because once you get past the All-Star break, everyone has that urgency to make those trades. We'll go ahead and look. Jake Reed's improving. That's awesome. Tyler Kolek, he's improving. That's good. Dalton Vaccaro looks to be improving as well. Casey Schroeder, improving and not improving. Jeremy Profar is improving as well. Tommy Edelman, our Rule 5 draft pick, is kind of regressing a little bit, but whatever. Cody Sedlock is doing good. I mean, we got a bunch of development, a little bit of regression. Dylan Cease, he's going to be a guy that is going to be up in our bullpen maybe next year. I'm just kind of looking around. DJ Wilson looks to be a guy that's starting to develop a lot. Brian Miller looks to be a guy that's developing a lot as well. Corbin Martin, he looks to be improving. Wow. Okay. Zach Susie, okay. J.D. Osborne. Okay, looks to be pretty decent. Hunter Green. Oh, Hunter Green. Current velocity improves to 101. Yeah, no, I have a feeling that he's going to just end up developing. I really do think that he's going to develop. I want to look at his scouting really quick. Should feature a plus fastball as well as a plus curveball at his peak. His lack of command and his potential to hold him back has the potential to hold him back. Is likely an emergency call-up, but his talent might not play enough to even make the rotation in that case. Yikes. So essentially right now he could be a bullpen guy. I'm definitely okay with that. But we're going to just hop back into the schedule, and we're just going to keep going from here. We won both games at St. Louis, so that's good. Oh, these guys got to go down. Both of them are getting released. I don't care. All right. Let's just keep going. I do think that we're going to make a run for the playoffs. If we can keep our winning ways alive, that's what really matters. We're scoring a lot of runs, which is good. We should sweep the New York Mets. We are second in the division. We're third in the division now with that loss. Oh, Josh Donaldson, what'd you do to be suspended? Brawl. Ugh, Donaldson. We don't need to be having this stuff. Oh, and we lost to the Mets. All right, we're going to take a peek at standings right now just to see where we are. Let me just check. No. Standings. Okay, so right now we are second in the division, kinda. We are half a game back on the Nationals, who are 2 games back of the Rockies. So we're right there in the playoffs mix. We really need to start dominating against our own division, because I feel like that would be the best way to get into playoffs, is just to simply win our division. So let's just get back to our schedule and just keep playing, because if this works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I know how OOTP does me, and I wouldn't be surprised if we got swept by the Mets right here. Yep, and there goes our playoff dreams. Well, we got to win. We're still third in the division. We're 1 game back. Third in the division, 2 games back. Okay, come on, guys. We need a win. How are we going to get... Okay, we're 2.5 back. Probably about to be... Oh, no, we're only 2 games back. We need to do very well here against the Dodgers. Oh, my goodness. Well, Josh Donaldson's back. So there's that plus. We're 2.5 games back in the division. If we can just stay within striking distance, I'm not planning on calling up that many people. We're 4th in the division now. Wow. We need to win all of these games. We need to win and continue to win against Washington and Atlanta. No, we can't afford those losses. We need to win. There we go. One more win. Give me one more win. Okay, I want to go look at my pitching because I feel like that's where I'm getting let down. Zack Godley. I think it's Zack Godley. Yeah, it's Zack Godley. Dang it, Zack Godley. Oh, and Tyler Kolek is also struggling too. Patrick Corbin's ERAs come way up. Anyone in our bullpen struggling? No one in our bullpen's struggling super bad except kind of Cody Carroll. How's our lineups doing? Oh, that's right. We lost our center fielder. That's what's killing us right now is the loss of that center fielder. Okay, and I think we need to send down Troy Montgomery because Troy Montgomery is not doing well at all. Honestly, I think I'm going to pull up him. Just to have extra depth in our bullpen. Let's go ahead and keep playing. Come on, we need to win. We need to beat Atlanta. We should win the first game. The last 2 games should be difficult. But we should win this one. I want to win these next 2. We need to win this one. I think our playoff chances just went out the window a little bit. Yeah, no, we're tanking now. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You're coming right back in. Okay. Oh, good gracious. Hopefully here, not too late. Okay, let's get a couple more wins. Let's get a couple more wins. Oh, we need this one really bad today. We need it. Did we get the win? We lost 9-0. All right. Well, I think there's something over here that I can do in let me look. I think when it comes to here, I can look at pennant chase. No, it's not the last. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I think we're done with playoffs, so I'm just going to ask them to set up my complete organization, get the guys who should be up here, Keep the guys down there who should be down there. Pitching-wise, yeah, those are the guys that I feel like should be pitching. Lineup-wise, those are the guys who should be in the lineup. Whatever. All right, let's just go ahead and finish out the season. That's really sad, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, couldn't get it done. I do think we are in a good position to continue this into next season. Yeah, with that final loss against Atlanta, I think that just sealed the deal for us. Oh, and of course we're not responding now. Great. All right, pennant chase. We have a 2.8% chance of playoffs. We are how many games back? 7? We're just going to continue to go. Let's just keep getting some wins. Our chances are going up, so as long as we just keep winning. The Washington Nationals pretty much have it wrapped up, but yeah, with that loss, oh no, we won. Oh, I was looking at the Philadelphia Phillies. If we just keep winning, I mean, that gives us a chance, but I just don't think that we're going to be able to pull it off at the end of the day. Because it looks like it's not 100% up to our hands as well. Yeah, and with that loss, that really just killed us. Oh, goodness. 5% chance. 2.9%. Loss at Washington. 0.6. And I think if we lose again, yeah. Have we been eliminated? We haven't been eliminated, but it's just very unlikely for us to make it. So we're just not going to worry about it. We're just going to look at our schedule, and we're just going to hope that we can win all of these games and knock everyone else out. Yeah, no, it's not going to happen. Ugh. So with that being said, we're going to have to wait one more season to have playoff baseball in Miami. It's not going to happen this season. I think we've already been officially eliminated. But this was a good season. I'm happy with it nonetheless. We need to start. I don't know what I need. I think I built up my bullpen. I think, especially going into this last year, I have a lineup to contend. Maybe I don't know what else I need. I think I might need a starting pitcher, just instead of Zack Godley. Okay, that's not for me to do, so we'll just go back to the schedule. Man, I'm upset. We haven't been eliminated, but we're really close to being eliminated. Wow, the Atlanta Braves went off. We won against Washington. If we can just keep winning and sneak a wild card, I would be super, super happy with that. Oh, no. Oh, no. I would love to just sneak into a wild card spot. That would just make me so happy. 4 to 5 months. You know what? It's the end of the year. I'm glad it happened now and not whenever we were making our pennant chase. Oh, you'll be all right. officially eliminated? When will we be officially eliminated? I think we've just been officially eliminated. No, this is, yeah, okay, so statistically we need to catch... Player development update. Tyler Kullock's potential rating went up. Zack Godley's improving. Okay, he won't be here next year. Dylan Cease, his overall improved. Okay, great. He dropped. Oh well. Ronald Guzman, his power dropped, but I don't have him truly as a power hitter. He hit 32 home runs, so okay. Yeah, a lot of regression is what I'm seeing right now. A lot of regression. Man. Oh well, dude. We'll go ahead. Oh, we've officially been eliminated, but we had a good season. I can't complain about it. I can complain a little bit, but let's just go in and finish off the season. And all right. So playoffs. The playoffs will be Boston Red Sox, Detroit Tigers, New York Yankees, Houston Astros, Cleveland Indians, Los Angeles Dodgers, Washington Nationals, Colorado Rockies, Milwaukee Brewers, and the Atlanta Braves. So, we didn't make it, sadly. Can't complain. I think it was a good year. We will get in next year. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I plan on doing a huge off season. Well, I plan on making the right moves in off season, and hopefully I can get this club a playoff appearance next year. I was hoping to make it this year so we could push deeper next year, but I really think we're close. We are close. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching.